Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the CRL, the Competitive Racing League. I am your host with the most, Malk. Tonight, for the very first time in the CRL League here tonight, is the greatest league commentator of them all, Sam. How you doing, mate? On your debut race here, how does it feel to join with me tonight?
Hello, Malk. Thank you for that introduction. Much appreciated. But I'm feeling great. I'm really looking at some of these guys, and not gonna lie, I'm hoping for a good race. I know a lot of them pretty well, and a lot of them look like they could really throw off a good race today.
Absolutely. So I know you have to try and catch up with this race and next race, which is the this one, the USA as well, which we're watching live and exclusive now. But with this, it's 2 races left. So many aspirations here as well. You've got 2 drivers who are battling out for the Drivers' Championship, which is Sam Gamer and Rage, Warwick's Rage. Will he be on a rampage, on a rage to get into first? We'll have to wait and see to hold on now. It's only like a 24-point gap here. But with 2 races left to go, it's going to be manic stuff. Don't you agree, Sam?
I agree fully. I mean, this race is, by any means, it's the most important one for Sam Gamer, obviously, if he wants to win the championship. Because obviously, I believe War Rage could actually win the championship today if certain results go his way. So this is very important for Sam Gamer tonight. He must get a better performance out, a much better performance than Rage. But also looking in the grid, you've also got a battle for 3rd place between Pizza, Dylan, and Marquez, which is going to be interesting to see as well.
You just have to wait and see, but it could be make or break, as you rightly said. It could be Rage's time here to win his Drivers' Championship here, or it could be Sam Gamer trying to close the gap here. He needs to do, as you rightly said, Sam, he needs to close in the gap here, whatever happens here tonight, and if it can all goes to plan here, he might have to do well here as well. Good evening to Anas. He says, let's go, boys. Good evening to Laggy Racer. He says, hello. Pizza! How you doing, mate? He says, Mamma Mia! Pizza. He's on the outlap here now. And a sub says, if race outscores Sam by 2 points, championship gone. That's what I've been told from Seb there. So, could be right there. Could be right for that one as well. But we've got a couple of new drivers here as well. Lekit, and that one. You got Dior coming back. I couldn't get the words out. Dior going back here as well. You got Luxus. Is that, if I actually pronounce that, but Luxus is a newcomer as well. So, have you driven around USA much, Sam?
Yeah, I've driven around a little bit. Not in a while though. It's quite an interesting track. I guess it's kind of similar to Britain, really. A little bit, I guess, with the start bit, but it's a very interesting track in my opinion, and it has the potential to throw off like amazing races, especially into turn 1 or lap 1. That's going to be a spectacle to see because obviously you've got a lot of track there, a lot of opportunity to make a move on the first lap. Obviously, I'm looking at some of these guys like Guil. It's going to be interesting to see how he does because he's quite fast. We've got Dylan Warren also, who I know pretty well, is quite fast around this circuit as well. And obviously you've got the 2 championship leaders as well, obviously, who'll be looking to get good results. But yeah, this track is a decent track. It's not my favourite, but it's definitely up there with one of the best.
Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, you never know what to expect in the US of A. Yeehaw moment there. But we got Gavin into pole position here with 131.9 on the softs here. Yogurt is in second place with 1 minute 42 now. Watching Sam Gamer now come up to the final corner. Can he try and improve there? He's got not much ERS mode here. Needs to do something here. And he moves up to second place here. Absolutely manic stuff here. Where's Pizza? Mamma mia! Will he get pole? No, he gets the 3rd position here. Oh, mamma mia. Unbelievable. Techers on that one. So Pizza is in 3rd place here. Who are you watching so far, Sam?
Oh, I'm at the moment watching Ark at the moment, going pretty well on his lap. I don't know if his lap's going well. This is already almost into the 1 minute mark. I'll probably have a look what Rage is doing as well. Rage is just behind him, in fact, so keep an eye out for him, obviously. Another person on a lap, probably Laggy Racer's just crossed the line. He's invalidated though, so he's just invalidated. So that lap was obviously not valid. So he'll have to go again.
You have to go again correctly there. So we're going to go back to I'm going to go back to Ark here because he's coming up to the last few corners here now. We forget the Noah's Ark to get 2 lots in, but will he try and get into pole position here at this moment in time here? Oh, he's gone up there, and Ark has moved to 4th here. Ark's moved up to 4th here, but Rage moves up to 1st here, Sam, with a 131.649. Sam.
It's a great lap. Absolutely stunning lap. I want to see what these other guys can do. As well, obviously just behind here, Guel's now on a lap. Like I said, he's the one to watch their V8 fields on a lap right now. A lot of people are now starting to maybe come in on their end laps now, so it's going to be interesting to see how the people at the back can do. Dylan's just set a lap. There goes 6th place. He's on the hard tyres as well, so it's a good lap time, good benchmarker to go from.
Absolutely. So, Dylan Warren is in 6th place with a 133.562 on the hard tyres now. Now, the tyre wear strategy, do you know much about the tyre wear at the USA or not? If not, I'll explain it to you anyway, Sam.
Well, go on by these people, I would assume, except for Dylan, I'd assume it to be like a soft-medium strategy, but at the moment Dylan's on the hard tyres, probably just going for a bank lap right now, but perhaps it could be a soft hard perhaps, but I'm not 100% sure really. I haven't done USA in a while, like I said, so
if you trust your instinct to set soft mediums is the fastest strategy, you would have been absolutely spot on there. So soft mediums is the one to go out for. He was going on the hards just to try out the tyre wear to see if in case he has to go far on here as well. But the tyre wear strategy is you can do softs up to lap 11 and then the rest mediums, so it's definitely a one-stop race if it's a dry race, obviously, if it's definitely full-on dry race as well. But the softs can last about 12 to 13 laps fresh. Mediums can last about 17 laps fresh, but they will have a 1.4 delta of a second gap between the softs and mediums. So if you go on the mediums, you will lose that 1.4 seconds of a lap to the soft drivers there. And also, the hards can last about 20 to 23 laps fresh, but bear in mind it's a 2.1 second gap of a lap, of the delta between the softs and the hards there. So Dylan's just trying to get that set lap there on the hards with 133.562. But I guarantee you he'll probably go on the mediums later on. But where everyone else is going for the soft tyres here, what would you have gone for with under 10 minutes left, Sam?
I would have definitely gone for at least a soft on the mediums. I've just seen here, Dylan is teammates with Rage. I'm wondering if they're going to pull off some sort of strategy to keep Rage ahead of Sam here. It's going to be very interesting to see. Guel's just finished the lap, he's invalidated, so he'll have to go again. Lucas is now on Luke, I cannot say that name. Luke, oh my...
Luxus.
Luxus, I should have just said it like that.
Yeah.
He's now on a lap now, but no one seems to be on a lap currently. Sam Gamer is actually on a lap as well, so watch out for him in 3rd place as well. So a lot of guys are now starting to go on their second stints now. Should be much faster though, because obviously the rubber on the track has increased.
Yes, absolutely. So they have to be absolutely spot on there with the second lot here. Luxus with a luxury with no lap here. So hopefully you'll get that luxury moment there in the top 6 here tonight. Good evening to Fabio. How you doing, mate? Right, says hello everyone. How you guys doing today? He says absolutely fantastical. Yeehaw moment there. SSC, that's V8 Field on the YouTube channel. He says, I'm so bad that's invalidated his lap. He is going to be retiring at the end of the season to do his commentary stuff at the end of the after the next new season here. So Sam Gamer coming up to the second sector into the third sector at the moment now, and he's a little bit quicker on his second sector time. So at the moment here, Rage is in first position here. Gavin is in second place. Sam Gamer is in third. Yogurt is in 4th, Ark is in 5th, Laggy Racer is in 6th, Dylan Warren is in 7th, Pizza is in 8th, Lichit is in 9th, Looking You Up is in 10th, Dior is in 11th, and Luxus is in 12th place here, but Sam Gamer moves up to 2nd place now with 131.8, a 10th quicker than Gavin there. And Stacey will hopefully be watching with Gavin's route here in the unbelievable stuff here as well. But sorry, Sam.
Be aware Gavin is 2/10 up and he has got on pole position. So I caught that right on the end of his lap there. So he's doing pretty well at the moment, Gavin. Sitting lap at the moment.
Oh, absolutely fantastic stuff there. Unbelievable stuff there from Gavin there into first position now by a 10th ahead of Rage here, so he's trying to get out of the way. Let's let some of the drivers through. Where's Rage? Rage is coming up to the end of the first sector now. He's a 10th slower. So he'll be absolutely trying to get there quickly as well. Ark is not doing his lap in here. Warren is doing his lap in here. He's into the second sector. He's on the hards again. So obviously, as teammates, you don't want to be on the same strategy here because you don't want to get caught up in the pits as well because of the double stack as well, because you will lose out to probably about another 5 to 10 seconds on top of what you're trying to do in that lap there as well. At the moment here, Marquez, Lucas, Gio and V8 Field are the only ones who have not done a lap so far. Now, with 6.5 minutes left, is there anyone that you've watched so far thinking, oh, they might do well here tonight?
I think Gavin set a really good lap out there. Depending on how Rage is going, he's going to come around the final corner. It's just, they can put it out. Yogurt at the moment is on a lap. He's down low, and I think he's invalidated. I think Dylan could potentially do something here with this strategy. It's an interesting strategy to fit the hards, maybe to fit the softs as well. If consistency plays in his hands, maybe he's going on to the medium tyres now with 5 minutes ago because he's just coming to the pits, but maybe he could try and do the reverse strategy and maybe it could work for him tonight.
Hopefully. It might work out better, but with the strategies here, if they go on the medium softs, you will lose out about 3/10, so not much compared to the soft mediums as the quickest strategy on the track here tonight. As long as it's well, we've not been told anything from the weather crew here tonight. We've not been told anything at all as well. But so as far as we can see, it's going to be a dry race here. Dry race at the US of A Grand Prix. This is round 10 of the Competitive Racing League tonight. It will be this race and next week. Unfortunately, I'm not there on the finale race, so hopefully the championship will go right down to the wire here. But at the moment here, Rage could seal it off. It depends if Sam Gamer is... The only thing I could see that could work out is because it's a 24-point gap, or if Sam Gamer is out of the race and Rage just finishes ahead of ninth, I would say, 9th place, that's guaranteed Rage to win the Drivers' Championship tonight. As things... Sorry, Sam.
Yeah. It's literally just a must-win for Sam Gamer. If he doesn't win tonight, it could just be his championship hopes alive, dead, sorry. Because looking at Rage, he seems pretty consistent this season. Look like consistency's won the season over for him. Haven't seen Sam Gamer too much, but I believe he's probably consistent as well. But it is definitely a must-win for him. No win, no championship.
Yeah, it's all make or break here for Sam here, because if he doesn't make it spot on here, he will lose out big time here on the Drivers' Championship as well. But with the Constructors, we'll go through that in a moment or two. But Yogurt has just moved to 3rd place here, 131.6. Good evening to T-Bo Minia. How you doing, mate? He says, I'm here, but I came too late, but I will be there. Laggy Racer says, I gained 7/10 on my lap, stayed 6. How? How is indeed here, because some of the drivers are absolutely gone quicker than ever before here. With 3 minutes 35 left on the qualifying here. Who will stop Rage on a rampage here in the first place here? Or could anyone try and stop Rage here in first place? Or would we see an outsider producing the goods here? Marquez, Lucas and Gil are the only ones who have not done their laps in yet, with 3 minutes 15 left here. But just have to wait and see what happens here. But at the moment here, Rage is in first, Gavin's in second, Yogurt's in third, Sam Gamer is in fourth, Ark is in fifth, Laggy Race is in sixth, and Dylan is in seventh, Peter's in eighth, Le Cheat is in ninth. I'm not saying to cheat, but that's what his name is, Le Cheat in ninth. Oh, Marquez, Speak of the Devil, moves up to 8th. No, Lucas, Speak of the Devil, moves up to 8th there. Speaking of the Devils there, Lucas is in 8th. Marcus is in 9th. Peter's in 10th. Lachita's in 11th. V8 Phil's in 12th. Looking You Up is in 13th. Dior is in 14th. Gil is in 16th. Sorry, Luxus is in 15th place as well. So who are you watching at the last 2.5 minutes left, Sam?
Well, considering he hasn't set a lap time yet, I'm watching Guel at the moment. He could really put something out the hat here, or could he just bottle it again? I don't know. He's on an out lap right now, though, so nothing much to really speculate. As Luke Kim up has just spun completely, so that's his qualifying over, I would have thought. He's got 2 minutes left to get back to the pits, but his tyres will be done anyway, so I doubt he'll be able to get a lap in. Pritzer, Brock Denner's on a lap as well right now, so quite a few people sitting in their last laps of the session. It's going to be interesting to see how they do at the moment. Though Sam Gaiman needs a really good performance here, and he's actually coming through to the final corner. He is 1/10 up through sector 2. What's sector 3 going to be? It's not going to be an improvement, only an improvement by 300ths. So it doesn't look like he's going to be improving 4th place and may even lose it. And there we go, he's retired from the session. As he says he can't do anything else.
Yeah, he can't do any more with the 131.8, so he will have to give up on the pole position here to Rage here, unless Gavin will try and steal it from there. He's coming up to the second sector now. So the end of the second sector. He's under a 10th quicker. He's under a 10th quicker, so that might be doing it here. Oh, he's 1,000 quicker. 1,000 quicker here. This is absolutely unbelievable stuff here. Yogurt moves up. Stays in 3rd and will retire here. Lucky Racer has retired here from 7th place here. Warren has moved to 5th now in 132.1, so he'll be the one to watch with the medium tyres here. But it depends on how far they can go with the yellow flags in sector 3 now. Oh, Gavin's gone a little bit wide there.
Yep. He has messed up his lap.
Oh. No, so Gavin is out. He's back in the pits here. Won't improve here. Warren won't improve here, but can Ark try to improve here? Will he try and make move? No, 132.1. 132.1. I don't think anyone's going to try and improve their laps here against Rage here. So Rage will be... Peter is letting some of the drivers through. So I think he's going back into the pits there. Oh, we would have had a finale. We would have had a brilliant finale here of the Fanatic. Warren is coming up to the final few corners now. Will he try and improve? No, but he'll probably go for it now. So he could be the one to watch here. He might be close enough to his teammates here. Time has stopped now. They have stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying here at the CRL, the Competitive Racing League here, with the debutant commentator, the legendary commentator Sammy, who's absolutely loving it here at the US Grand Prix. Don't you agree, Sam?
Yes, I am, and QL's just about to set a lap time, and he goes pole position, like I said at the start. Absolute banger of a lap there. Smashing lap. Smashing Rage right out of the corner there.
Unbelievable! Absolutely unbelievable there from Gil! Brilliant! You beauty! That Red Bull's got some wings there! It's absolutely madness stuff here, but Rage won't improve. Rage is going back in now. Where's Dylan? Dylan's coming up to the second sector. He's a 10th quicker. So 132 at the moment here. 132 at this moment in time here. But he needs to improve here. He needs to improve. 300 quicker at the moment here. Might get the 131.9. Roughly 131.9 as a rough estimate here. But at the moment here, he's got a driver ahead. Will he try and get past? So watching it from Luxus will have to get out of the way here quickly, because Warren is going to be right at the edge here. Will Lux... Oh, this is going to be madness. Will he do it? Will he do it? Oh no, 132. 132. I don't think that will affect his time because of Luxus on that lap there, but what a qualifying there. Gil proved the doubters wrong here by beating Rage here. in pole position here, Sam. What do you think about that?
Wow, absolutely brilliant qualifying session. Like I said, with Guil at the start of the session, he has the potential to throw in a great factor into this race. And with Rage no longer on pole, what's that going to affect this race like? You must have thought going into this was just going to be an easy pole position that he's going to get. But look at Sam Gamer down in 5th place. That is extremely damaging, considering that Rage is in 2nd. He gets a good start and goes into pole position. That's going to damage Sam even further. So he must get a good start of the line, Sam Gamer. And obviously he's on the 3rd row as well. It doesn't really help because he's got 2 guys ahead of him, 2 Dutch guys ahead of him as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how Sam Gamer gets off the line and obviously how Rage gets off the line as well. But Guil takes pole position here. Dylan with an interesting qualifying, less than a second off the leader despite being on the medium tyres as well. So pretty eye-raising there.
Absolutely fantastic stuff there from Warren there. So he might be the outsider to produce the shock here, but as you rightly said, Sam, those are the 2 drivers to watch out for, is Rage and Sam. But let's see what happens here. But I'm going to do the usual advertisements for the CRL, and then we're going to talk about the race itself in a moment or two. This is the Competitive Racing League. This is a brand new season, their very first season of the Racing League itself. This is round 10 of the Competitive Racing League. They've also their main contact is on Discord, but they also can be contactable on Twitter as well. So if you like what you've seen so far, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Discord and the channel of the YouTube channel as well for all the live races here. This is Tier 1, so this is like the Premier League, the top division league here. But also you got Tier 2 as well at the site at I'm not sure when, but like I said, they do race with Tier 2 as well. So we're just going to wait for some of the drivers to kick in at the moment or two. But with this, it's an absolutely belter of a race here tonight. Before I say any more, I'll say this for the final time before we kick off. Can you please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel here for all the live races here? Make sure you do as well. I believe we've got some technical difficulties here. I don't think we can get onto the racing grid here. I think there's been an issue with the grid as well. So, but yeah. So I'm sure, like I said, we will have a little bit of a football banter as well because, like I said, Sam is a massive Norwich fan and I'm a massive Wolves fan, and he's absolutely delighted because Norwich have just scored against Spurs out of nowhere as well. So, just want to say, just go wait. Sam says, in 2 minutes, if it still freezes, we will restart and do custom grid. So, just go wait for 2 minutes for that one as well. But what's your thoughts of the build-up of the race tonight? Do you think there'll be shocks? Do you think Rage can do it, or do you think Sam will produce the goods here tonight?
I think it's like I said at the start, it's such an important race for so many significant people in terms of positions in the championship. It's obviously a battle for 3rd as well. Let's not forget between 3 drivers there. I believe Dylan has benefited the most from that, but obviously, in terms of the championship, it's so much in Rage's advantage right now. I was expecting Sam to put out a better performance, but right now we'll just have to see how his race pace goes to see if it's better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rage is one of those drivers. Same with Warren. The 2 Racing Point drivers, they're the ones to watch this season because they've produced some goods from what I saw this season anyway. But Rage is the one to watch, as in really wants to try and seal that one hand into 2 hands to lift that trophy of the Drivers' Championship. But Sam's saying, no, don't do that. No. I want to win this championship and try and get it right at the end of the season here. But okay, so
we're having a restart, as it looks like.
Yeah, so
looks like I'm guessing we had to restart our game. Perhaps I'm not 100% sure, so don't.
I can't restart it because obviously the stream. So we will have to. As you can see, guys, there's not technical difficulties. Well, it is kind of technical difficulties, but we will have to restart the race. So it will be what you saw there as well. So we will start the race. It's not what you see, what you're going to get here, guys. That we will have to restart the race, and hopefully we'll kick off in a moment or two. So I'm going to quit this now. I'm just going to wait for the next restart of the session, and then we'll kick off there as well. But while we're waiting for that, tell us about your commentary career, Sam, because like I said, this is the very first time you've done the CRL. Is there any leagues that you do, or is this your first time?
Well, I've done quite a few leagues. I'm not sure if I should mention or not because I don't want to be like obviously advertising anything.
No. Just say how many leagues that you're commentating, as in like how many leagues, but not name them, obviously.
Yeah.
In that sense.
I mean, I've done a commentary in like, a couple of leagues and everything. So I guess I'm quite experienced. I'm still getting to grips to it a little bit, but I've been able to do commentary with so many different people, and it's the first time doing commentary with Mark tonight. And obviously, he showed me a lot of new things, and I'm learning as the days go by. The more commentators I do commentary with, so it's very fun to do commentary, and it's kind of start to become a little bit of a hobby now for me.
Absolutely, and I'm sure, from what I've heard anyway, you could be one to watch, as in the commentator stuff coming up in the near future, shall we say. So just keep up what you're doing anyway. But like I said, I've been doing it for like 4 years now, commentary as well, like with one league and then different leagues as well. This season we're trying to expand as well, but we'll see what happens here tonight. But good evening to Westy, how you doing, mate? You alright? So I have to wait and see what happens here, but I'm not going to read the comments on what he's put, but he will know what he's going to say to good old Sam there. So but like I said, I'm just going to check the invites. Not yet, so we will try and wait for the interviews here. If you like, hello to Lechit, if that's how you say it. How you doing, mate? Alright. Please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel here. If you just joined, we just had a bit of a technical difficulty with to start off after the qualifying, so I think it was just when someone joined in late, and that's why we've done that. So we're just waiting for the invites to kick off before we do the actual race itself. If you just missed the qualifying, Gil, out of nowhere, Sam just called him at the lastminute.com there, and he called it perfectly to beat Rage on pole position here. That was an absolutely immense qualifying there. But the main talking point here is, well, there's a couple of main talking points. You got Rage versus Sam for the Drivers' Championship. Could it be make or break here tonight with the US of A Grand Prix, or could it go right down to the wire on the last ever race next week? Unfortunately, it won't be there. So, what was you going to say, Sam? Sorry.
I was going to say, I think that it's more to do with I think it's more likely to be break, but depends on the weather as well. The weather could play a favour in the sound game. I'm not sure what these guys are like in the wet. I'm not sure if you've done commentary in the wet and seen these guys pace, but I believe depending if it is a wet race and Sam Gamer is better than Rage, like obviously shown statistically this season, then it could play in Sam's hands. But right now, the qualifying position, Rage in second, Sam in fifth. Sam really needs to get underway as soon as possible once he gets off the line. Absolutely.
But bear in mind though, they will have a bit of an advantage here for the top 10 drivers here, because they will have the fresher tyres to start off with, which is, it's a bit of a shame really when you think about it. But because for the guys who are outside the top 10, they would lose out so much with the tyre wear itself. But hopefully it's going to be a bit of an unfair advantage for me personally, because they've lost out. Whoever's outside the top 10 lost their advantage pretty much on that anyway. I'm just going to invite you in to the chat because they've just invited me in. So if you could just send me some spare invites, we'll kick off in a moment or two as well.
I've also got my one now, so I'm now joining.
Cool. So we're just waiting for some of the drivers to come back in, and hopefully we'll get that sorted as well. So Westy is not happy at the moment here because he just called you Stephen, not Sam, on the chats. So you're going to have a word with Westy after the race here tonight. He says, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not Stephen. I'm Sam. He said, sorry, Samuel. So I don't know whether you... No, I'm not going to say it. That's what he said on the chat. That's what he said in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I'll have a word with him later. Trust me.
Uh-oh. You're in his bad books now, Westy. You're in his bad books now. So...
Call him by his real name in a minute if he's not careful.
Oh, Westy. Easty will be next on that one. So, you got V8 Field says people outside top 10 get to have fresh tyres, and not everyone has it, so he loses the advantage. Same with, like you mentioned there. Ark says all driver top 10 can't change. Yeah, they can't change the tyres that they started on, but they will have the fresher tyres because we're going straight to race here. That's why. But yeah, so just wait and see what happens here. So we're just waiting for some of the drivers to kick in. At the moment here, Laggy Racers really eager to start off the racing tonight here. But if you're just joining, ladies and gentlemen, again, we apologise for this. We was about to kick off with the race, but unfortunately there was a bit of a technical issue with the tissue, shall we say, of the when we loaded up the screen to get onto the race grid as well. So from what I can remember, Ark was in first place, Rage was in second place, Yogurt was in third place, I believe. Probably I couldn't remember the rest of the guys, but I remember Sam was in like 5th or 6th as well.
5th place.
So, yeah, 5th place. Warren finishing in 6th. I couldn't remember who finished in 4th. I do apologise. It's just trying to get through all the other stuff. So, just see what happens here. And oh god, I've just seen the score as well. So Sam's going to be absolutely delighted with the score line because he's an absolute Norwich fan. Sorry, Ipswich. Yeah. Did you say Ipswich?
No.
Norwich.
Oh god, no. Guess who it is who scored again?
Is
the
it
man
Pookie?
Himself, the man with the legend. Yep.
Pookie.
Mr. Timo Pookie. Won't stop scoring for us again now. Let's get going.
Is he going to pull a sickie next to stop scoring now with 2 goals?
No idea, but honestly, I hope we do get this result. It'll be an amazing result, but enough about football, more on about the league.
So Sam is absolutely delighted because Norwich, I had to say it. Sorry, I see, this is why I love the banter with the commentators as well. If you're not sure what's happening, Sam's an absolute Norwich fan, he's a football fan. I'm a Wolves fan, hence why the Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Okay, it's not 2-0 by the way, because it's been ruled offsides. Once again, VAR.
So Sam went from happy to sad in a matter of seconds on that one, so he's absolutely mad on that one anyway.
Harry Kane goal incoming in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah. Seb says, what are you waiting for? I'm not sure, mate. We are waiting for everyone to start up. We're waiting for the guys. I think Sam's just going through all the drivers here to make sure they're all set up and ready to go. We are waiting to start off anyway, so we're just waiting for, hopefully the grid is definitely correct, and because we don't want it to happen before where someone, I remember before where someone did the grid, went into the race, and one of the places was wrong, so then you've got to make sure everything's all correct and spot on. So that's why some technical issues to make sure Sam gets it spot on, or whoever's the host gets it right as well. So by the looks of it, Dior is the host, so Dior's just trying to sort that out as well, so that's why it's just trying to get Sam's or whoever gets the standings right as well. So I'll tell you what, we're going to kick off now because I think some of the drivers are all set and ready to go, but once everyone's all set, here's a quick question for you. Do you reckon the drivers championship will be sealed today or not?
Yes, I mean, as much as I like Sam and everything, and the fact that he's built up CRL, obviously he's the person who's made it all happen and everything. Looking at where he's qualified, I feel like it's a huge mountain to climb if he wants to still stay in this fight for the final race.
Absolutely. So I don't know. It's one of those races where if I say something, it's going to go do the complete opposite. So I'm not going to say a word. But obviously, as a neutral, you like to see it go right down to the end of the race of the season. But how many laps is 50% here, Lachit? It is 28 laps, I believe. So 28 laps is the race here. Oh, what's happened here?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Again, we've got some technical difficulties again.
Something was changed. I don't know what was changed. No, the starting grid's unrealistic at the moment. I mean, what's happened there? I have no idea. Oh, there
Should
we
be
go.
custom grid.
They've got to change that up again. That's going to be
No,
leaving us here for longer.
yeah. So, unfortunately, guys, part 3 with 2 technical faults. Part 3 will be, as I said, this is what I said, this was going to happen, and it happened tonight, where something could have happened. So, we're going to go straight to the race. There'll be no qualifying because we've already done it. So, again, 28 laps of the US of A Grand Prix. It's one of those tracks where, especially the third sector, I don't know what it is, the third sector is always the trickiest part because it's that weird, it's like that weird right-hander, left-hander, sharp stuff as well. I like the right-hander, the long right-hander as well, but it's just, you get blinded at the corner, at the second from last corner when it's bright sunny as well. But I know you said earlier that you haven't driven around much on USA, but what would you have gone for in the strategy tonight?
I think if you're looking at the 2 front runners of the league, I'm pretty sure you'd want to just go soft medium, obviously, because you want to go on the faster strategy. But someone like Dylan, who knows he has the pace, I know he has the pace. He's gone on a medium. It looks like a medium soft strategy. I believe that's going to be very interesting towards the end of the race, since he's obviously going to be on the soft tyres as his second stint. And obviously he's going to go longer, so he may take the lead in this race, but if he gets consistency going, he's got a good chance. Guel, who was obviously on pole here as well, the strategy for him is soft medium, it looks like, as well. So he believes he can keep that consistency on the medium. So in my opinion, with the strategy, it's all about if you're consistent or not. If you want to go the alternate strategy like Dylan, you have to have that consistency with you.
So, like I said, if you want to win championships, you're gonna have consistency in your belt. If you don't have it, I would retire, to be honest, because it is true though. If you don't get consistency right, you will lose out massively, especially in the Drivers' Championship, if you want to win it again as well. But some of the comments saying, Lachit says, apparently co-masters don't want this race to happen. Subs just saying to speed up. Westy says, what did everyone qualify on? Gil qualified in pole position here. Rage got second. Yogurt got third. I think Marquez got fourth, I think. I might be wrong. Sam got fifth. Warren, who was on the only tyre strategy difference in the top 10 from the softs, was in the mediums. I can't remember the rest, but Laggy Racer says T1 is going to be madness. It will be absolutely madness, like baggy trousers madness on that one, because it's just absolutely madness. I'm not going to put the song on because it's just absolutely unbelievable stuff there. So hopefully, finally, we're about to kick off with the race here tonight. So I know you mentioned the Drivers' Championship is going to be dealt with tonight. What's going to be your top 3 tonight from what you saw in the qualifying?
I think it's going to be, I think it might be Guel, Rage and Sam there. I feel like they're going to be a comfortable top 3, but I think, like I said, Dylan is one to watch out for. Gavin is one to watch out for. He's proven to be very consistent in other leagues as well. So there are 2 people to watch out for. You've got the other people who are fighting for 3rd place as well, which probably necessarily they would need to make sure they get a good start, because I don't believe they qualified that well. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Who was that, sorry?
The battle for thirds, the 3 guys. So it's Dylan, Marquez, and Pizza Broken.
They were in the top 10. They were in the top 10 from last time I remembered anyway, but We're about to kick off here, and we're about to go straight on here as well. With the strategy, they've got obviously got to be on fresher tyre wear as well. So as long as the top 10 have not changed the tyre wear, the outside top 10 can do wherever they want, because they can have the fresher, like I say fresher, but like the style of it. Anyway, oh my god, days, what's happened here? We went straight to the pit stops there. So we're going to do the actual formation lap here. Finally, we're about to start here for the third time I'm asking here. So Gil's really want to try and start this race here. He's trying to push away here as well. So we will kick off with the formation lap here tonight. So all Sam has to do is outscore Rage here as much as possible here. If he doesn't, he will lose out the championship at the USAGP Grand Prix. All Rage has to do is just finish the race and get ahead of Sam. That's all he has to do, and he wins the title. Simple as. Bish, bash, bosh, as what I always say, with the 3 words as well. But you got Gil, who's in first place here. Rage is in second. Gavin, sorry, I said Yogurt was in third. I do apologise, guys, because we was trying to get through it as quickly as possible and we totally forgot. So Gavin had third, Yogurt had fourth, Sam Gamer had fifth, Warren had sixth, Ark had seventh, Laggy Racers in eighth, Lucas is in ninth, Marquez is in 10th, Peter was in 11th. I thought Peter got into the top 10, so with technical difficulties from the commentator's point of view, because we've absolutely not drinking too much. Lacheat on his debut race is in 12th. V8 Field, who's going to retire at the end of the season to join the commentator's box, in 13th place. Looking you up, not going to say that there, but will it be any luck in the top 10 here for him tonight? Dior will be in 15th place at the moment here. Thibaut, who did not join in the qualifying, but just joined in the race here in 16th place. Prime, Optimus Prime in 17th place here. So I'll tell you what, we'll be on the starting grid here. Gil will be on the pole position here with the soft tyres as well. So I'm just going to try and get the tyre wear as well. So did Lucas finish in mediums in 9th? I can't remember. I can't remember if he did. But if not, that will have to be checked after as well. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong here. Seb says Rage has to be in the top 10, outscore Sam to win the Drivers' Championship. Absolutely. Sam's 24 points behind at the moment here. So yeah, absolutely. Rage, all he has to do is just finish the race here and get ahead of Sam Gamer, just outscore him as well. Here we go. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Who's had the great start here? Who's had the great start here? We might have a 3 in a bed. We might have a 3. Oh, come on. Who's going to have a manic start here in turn 1 here? 4 in a bed! We had a 4 in a bed moment there with the McLarens and the Mercedes and the Racing Point there. Warren's dropped out to 11th place here. I'm losing the plot here. Oh no! Lucas is out! Lucas is out! I'm not sure what happened with him at that point there. So Lucas is out. Laggy Racer has gone through his second time bounty ball multiple.
Wait, what's happened there? He said it looked like he was in the wall, like, immediately then. Then he just got back onto the track. No idea what's happened there, but he's got wing damage. And Yogurt's left the session as well, so there's huge controversy at the back there, it looks like. But Dylan, Lucas, and Yogurt look like they've got terrible starts at the moment.
Yeah, repeat that. What happened there, Sam, from your point of view, from Dylan's point of view?
I just went on board with him, and it looked like his car was in the wall. It was just sandwiched in the wall, especially with his right wheel. It looked like it was in the tyre barrier, but then immediately he was just back on the track again. So I don't know if that was some sort of desync there or he reset the track, but look how much downforce he's lost. I'm on board with him now. He's lost quite a lot of downforce on that front right of his wing, so
yeah,
it's disappointing for Dylan there. Maybe he's going to go into the pits this lap and maybe try a medium hard strategy, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, absolutely difficult there. But Yogurt drops down to 17th place there. So I think Yogurt is out of the race here as well. Dior drops down to 13th place here. Looking you up, he's moved to 12th place here. So at the moment here, Gil is in first, Rage is in second, Gavin is in third here. Sam moves up to 4th now. Ark is in 5th. Laggy Race is in 6th. Marcus is in 7th. Lacheat on his debut race is in 8th. Pizza's in 9th. V8 Field is in 10th here. He's on the points stuff as well. Good evening to everyone who's joined the session here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel here for all the live races here. You have just missed an absolute shock here at the start here. There's so many silly bangs moment there. So hopefully we'll see some more action along the way here. We might have some more with the down straights here. With Peter trying to close in on Lacheet here for 8th. The side here with a 2 in the bed here. Oh, come on! Come on, can Peter make the move here? Peter makes the move, but Lacheet makes bounce back ability here to try and make the move here, and he doesn't make the move, but he might have a chance here. Sam, what are you watching so far?
I'm watching Marquez and Laggy Racer. They're going right ahead, toe and toe, right next to each other. And look at Marquez now. He might have a run on Laggy Racer again here, but I think Laggy Racer's won this one for now. But just make sure you keep an eye on to turn 1. You're watching the battle just behind as well. Them two look like they've got an identical battle. There's also another identical battle just behind. So battles all in the midfield here. It's going to be very close, but looks like the main battle to watch here is this battle for 8th place. And Lacheet's gone well wide. Yeah,
just like I said, wherever you're watching, we're watching it from the stream as well. So if you're watching Marquez, we will watch Marquez there. Oh my days, V8 Field, Lacheet. Oh, the Williams. Yeah! Oh, Prime's lost out here because Lacheet has moved up to 9th here on turn 1. Unbelievable stuff here, Sam.
V8 thought he got the move done on both of them, and obviously Prime Vills as well just came right up the inside of V8 Field. Probably very unexpected, but he's got the move done. He's got it cleanly. I believe no wing damage got through, so it's a good move from Prime there. Just got away with it a little bit. Maybe a little bit of an aggressive move though, but you love to see aggressive moves because obviously it shows that the drivers are very ballsy and very expecting to get fast drivers here. But look at this battle on the straight here between 4th and 9th place at the moment, with TK9 probably going to concede position for Prime. They're going to be side by side for the next corner.
Oh, let's go side by side here. Prime moves up to 9th. Will he do it? Yes, he has. But look at Lacheet. Lacheet might try and make the move here. No, Gavin. I'm going to go back to Gavin and Sam here. They're going side by side here. Oh, my days.
That's Gavin's lucky not to make the spin there, but this is what Sam Gamer needs to do. He needs to apply that pressure and make sure that Rage knows he's just behind.
Yeah, it went wide there, Sam. Sam went wide there. One's out of the race here. One is out of the race here. He's out. Well, he's left the session here. But look at Gavin here. Gavin is not happy here. He wants to try and get back into this 3rd place here. Sam needs to push that car as much as possible here. So I predicted lap 11 here to go into the pits and then go on to the mediums to remainder of the race here, unless you start out the mediums, which Peter and Prime have done as well, and Dior and Lucas as well. But like I said, Gavin tried to close it on Sam Gamer for the 3rd place here. We're on lap 4. Lap 4? It feels ages here. Lap 4:28. V8 Field's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Sam.
Looking very close for 3rd place at the moment. Also, just let's not forget about 6th place right now. Marquez with Dylan out as well. It's going to be interesting to see out of him and Pizza, who is going to finish ahead of them, and Pizza's just behind him. But look at Laggy Race is probably going to close in here as well. Gavin's closing in on Sam Gamer. He's not going to make the move though. Pretty sensible right now. But V8 Field, look at this again for 10th place.
Oh, they're going side by side here. They're going side by side. Oh, you beauty! You beauty of a move there from V8 Field. He was meant to be retiring at the end of the season, but I don't think so. But look at this Laggy Racer, Marquez. Oh, you cheeky monkey! Unbelievable stuff. They're going side by side here nearly. Oh, through the right-hander. Oh, you absolute beauty there. This is absolutely brilliant racing here. Sam.
Very, very close indeed. There's a lot of battles going on all up and down the track right now. War Rage is starting to close in a little bit with UL, but he's just not finding the time to keep up with him, which is going to be good for Sam Gamer, but Sam Gamer really needs to get away from Gavin. If Gavin can stick with him for this long, Sam Gamer's just going to lose time.
He will. He would lose so much time here. But I've had a confirmation here. Seb says, just to remind you, Racing Boy can win the Constructors' Championship if they outscore Mercedes by 27 points here. Well, at the moment here, Warren has just left connection here, so I don't know if he will get back into the race here. But unfortunately, at the moment here, Rage will have 18 points. Sam will have 15. But Mercedes, at the moment here, Mercedes will get this carry on for the next race at least for constructors. But what are you watching, Sam?
Laggy racer there went a bit wide into that turn, and now it's a good chance for Marquez to close in on him. Is he going to get close enough? Looks like it.
He makes the move. Marquez makes the move. Oh, unbelievable stuff. What a move there for Marquez, because they've got the two Ferraris. The silly bang modes there. Not bad stuff there, but V8 field and Lacheat! There goes Homicide here. There still goes Homicide here. Oh, the third sector. Oh, you beauty, V8 field. No, Lacheat! Oh, come on! Come on, you can do it! Oh, V8 Field's done it! V8 Field has done it! It moves up to 10th place. I'm losing my voice. Sam!
It's very close between these two. I just saw that battle and they were just hanging side by side. Look at the 7th place again!
Look at this! Look at this! There's a Ferrari! We got two in the beds! Pizza saying, Mamma Mia! Thank you very much, pepperoni. Nice with the Ferrari, Forza Ferrari. Unbelievable stuff there. Laggy Racer trying to close it on Pizza now. Prime, Optimus Prime's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. 3-car battle here, 4-7 place here. Just watching it now. Prime needs to try and get closer to Laggy Racer here. Prime's really trying to make the move here already. Laggy Racer is struggling at the moment here, but Prime saying, no, I want this move done and dusted there. All contact. There's been contact there between Prime and Lanky Racer there. They're still going, oh my days, they're side by side. They're side by side with the two in the beds. No, Prime's just saying, I want this DRS now. Oh, come on. You can do it. If you're being curious here. Oh, they go side by side. Oh, brilliant move.
Switch back. He's not going to get the switch back. Look how much is it up Marquez. Marquez is almost a second ahead of Pizza. I believe Pizza's got back a little bit though, so and he's got away from the two guys behind, as you can tell, but didn't keep leaving and joining. He's got a lot of connection issues right now.
Yeah.
Still a battle for 10th place though right now, and the Cheat has lost the back end a little bit, so this is a good chance for V8 Field to make a move again, but he's got a little bit too far on the outside. Oh, and so has Lucking Up as well.
It's looking you up. That's what you have to remember. You can say looking you up here in 12th place here. 3-car battle here. But at the moment here, V8 Field's trying to close in on Lacheat here for the straight here on the tier turn. Come on! Come on! I can't see the move! The stupid cameras are out of the way here! Oh, that stupid camera view there. There's the camera view was going... it was just going through the front end wing. I wanted the look up there. So at the moment, I could not see what happened there between V8 Field and Lacheat there. So at the moment, V8 Field made the move here against Lacheat there for 10th place here. Sorry, Sam.
Watch out for Lucking Up as well. He's starting to get that momentum swing back again. Gavin's still sticking with Sam Gamer, by the way, but Sam Gamer's getting closer to Rage, and Rage has lost a lot of time to QL as well. And look at these moves happening all across the field here between 6th and 9th at the moment.
Yeah, so Pizza is having a pizza time here in 6th place. Marquez drops down. Prime makes the move against Laggy Racer there for 8th, but Laggy Racer still goes top side here.
Oh, a little bit of contact, maybe a little bit.
But Laggy! Oh, come on! No! You dare! You beauty! Oh, you beauty there, Laggy! You beauty! Unbelievable stuff! What a move! But Prime! Will he have his Optimus Prime moment there to transform his way into 8th place here? My voice is absolutely gone here. There goes upside here. One of them's coming out of the pits here. Oh!
SQL coming out the pit, so it's that was the race leader. It looks like he's going to keep that comfortably as well, obviously with the undercut as well. So right now, Guel down in 7th place. Don't really think. Well, he might have a little bit of traffic issues ahead. If you look at Marquez, and I think Pizza's got past Marquez now, so I think it's going to be interesting to see what Guel does to get past these two, because it could really help in Rage's and Sam's favour here. And Gavin is still stuck behind Sam Gamer as well, so it's good for Gavin if he can try and get the undercut in this lap, but a bit early for QL for a pit stop, 8th lap.
Yeah, just see what happens here. But look at this Red Bull of Gil and Marquez. Marquez will be saying, I can't defend here against Gil, who's gone already on the medium tyres already, so he's going to go all the way to the end here, which is very, very risky there. Well, to be fair, 17 laps. No. That's just my prediction of the telemetry that I'm getting every time in the US of A Grand Prix. But, yellow flag setters 1 and 2 at the moment. Yellow flag setters 1 and 2. Sam Gamer's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now.
I just saw that as well, went extremely wide there. He's trying to push so much to catch up with Rage, but it's just not helping him at all. Gavin's actually getting closer the more times that Sam keeps doing this. Rage has got a 3-second time penalty there as well, so Gavin is a real strong candidate at the moment, going pretty cleanly.
Yeah, we've got a battle here between Gil trying to make the move against Pizza here. Oh, 3! We had a 3 in a bed there. Oh, contact! Pizza's had a contact there between himself and Ark there. So that will have to be checked after. Lachita's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. So shocks galore there. I was going to go to Gavin there, but I didn't want to leave this battle here between Gil, Ark and Pizza. So Pizza had a bit of a mare there.
Prime's up to 6th place. I've just noticed he's up to 6th place as well. Who's made pit stops? So a couple of people. Gil has, Tybalt has, and so has Dylan and Lachi, and also Yogurt, but Yogurt isn't here. Lucas, I'm not sure if Lucas is here or not, but
Marquez has left the session here. Marquez has left the session. He had a bit of contact at the last corner there, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Easy move there from Pizza.
I don't know if that's team orders. Or that would be bailing out on track here. But I'll tell you what, here's a question for you actually. With the team orders, do you respect team orders, or do you just race for positions if you're in the same teammate?
Well, it just depends on the connection of the teammate, because in my opinion, if you both respect each other as teammates and everything, then yeah, Sam's now coming into the pit, so this is going to be interesting to see if he's going to try and get the undercut on Rage. He'll come around the final corner, and it looks way too fast for Sam, because Sam's now going to drop way back. He will made time on everyone else.
So, at the moment here, so Gil is back into first now. Sam has pitted now, but with the interval, the leader one now. So at the moment here, between Rage and Sam Gamer, it's 21 seconds. I'm not singing the 21 seconds, the So Solid Crew song, but it's 21 seconds, the gap between first and 7th there, between those two drivers there. So absolutely madness stuff here, ladies and gentlemen.
War Rage has screwed up. He's now into 2nd. I don't know what on earth he just done, but I think he's lost the back end or something.
Oh my days! Unbelievable stuff here on lap 10 and 28. Sam, unbelievable stuff here. Absolutely madness stuff here. He's just watched Rage had a little bit of a mare on the back end of the car there. So I'm not saying it's nerves now, but I think Rage has just made one little mistake there, which has brought Gavin into play here, into first. So at the moment here, Rage will need to pit. He'll need to pit here. Same with Gavin here.
Well, let's see what Gavin does after reacting to that. Is he going to come into the pits? It looks like he is as well. So he will. What's happened? Rage
is going to the pits as well. So the two drivers who are in the top 2 here, Gil will go back into the pit, go back into first place here now. Where's Sam now? Sam's coming up to the final few corners now. He will get ahead of Rage here and Gavin here on track here. As things stand here.
going to be close. Look at Gavin's actually lost out to Rage there, so poor pit stop from Gavin, and like you said, Sam Gamer has probably got quite an advantage over War Rage now. So that undercut has went massively.
Yeah, so Sam moves up to third there, so the Child Championship race will still be on for the drivers here at the moment here on lap 11 of 28. So that is what happened here so far. So Sam Gamer, who pitted a lap earlier, has done well here. V8 Fields got 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So Rage will need to be on a rampage here to try and close in. But Peter lost out to Sam here for third place. So will he try and get that moment here? Lucas has got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings now. But Gavin will be on rampage on Rage here for 5th place here, because he will be on the DRS straight now.
See what he can do.
Oh, here we go. Sam, carry on. Sam.
Don't think it's going to get him. No, it's not going to get him, unfortunately. It's a good chance, a good opportunity for Gavin. Let's set him up. Fortunately, there's no DRS, though, for a couple more corners, so he's just got to stick by Rage now, and potentially he has a chance to get him into turn. Oh, maybe he's going to over here! Oh, what a move that would be. I think there's some sort of contact there. I don't know if that's off Gavin's car there, or that is just some sort of debris just on the track or something. I'm not 100% sure, but look at these two raging closely now. Gavin is really starting to give Rage some nerves and kind of giving him a little bit of a scare. He'll have DRS, so on the back straight here. Look at War Rage, got a much better exit, but look at the DRS now starting to help Gavin. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for the move into turn 1? He's going to back out of it just for now.
Oh!
A little bit of a touch there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's doing too much for Gavin, but right now Gavin is really giving Rage a scare. Rage really needs to pick up the pace, otherwise Gavin's going to take him. And look at this traffic, it's not going to help him at all.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But Rage is right at the back here of Peter now, because this will be a brilliant three. Oh, please be a 3 in a bed. Please be a 3 in a bed situation on the DRS straight here, which looks like it could come up to this point here. But Peter's trying to. Oh, this is. Here we go. We might have a 3 in a bed. We might have a 3 in a bed situation here. Rage is getting past Peter now.
Look at Gavin, he's got the slipstream, so he might be a little bit faster than Rage. What's he going to try and do? Is he going to try and go for the move against Rage? No, he's not, but remember when a little bit of a lock-up from Rage just helped Gavin out again, but then we said a couple corners after that DRS straight, he got the move, he almost got the move done on Rage after an outrageous move, and he's going for it again!
Has he done it?
Is he going to get it this time? A little bit of, I think, bash of the wheels there, but I think Rage keeps position just for now, but Gavin's just behind him, looking for the move, and look at Prime as well, just behind Sam Gamer. So Sam Gamer's got the position done on him. That's another driver that we've got to watch out for because he's on the medium tyres, but Gavin really eyeing up and really giving Rage just a big scare at the moment. At the DRS again.
Here we go, can Gavin try and make the move here on Rage? And he does! He makes the move into... No! Yes! Maybe?
Is he going to get him? Oh, it's going to be close between the two, but side by side through here. This is not the place side by side. I think Rage is going to back up just for now, but what is Gavin going to do? It's all about concentration through here. Got to be very careful. It looks like Gavin has got the move done, and obviously it's up for Rage to play catch up now. And I know I said at the start of this, but at the moment this race is turning out to be quite a disaster for Rage in terms of maybe what he wanted at the start of this race. Sam's really played the game catch up, and he's played it very well indeed. And Gavin past Rage as well, it's not helped him out at all.
It's not helped him at all here. You are absolutely right here. But Rage is going. Gavin's already got defensive here. He's saying, well, I can't beat you on the DRS straight. So he's got more downforce here on the straights, but it doesn't look like he's got better corner straights.
Wide again. Rage goes wide again. Look at Gavin. Is he going to eye up the move again? He is. This Rage is really going quite deep in that move, it looks like, because Gavin he's really taking his chances. The opportunity on the inside line is just the fact that he'll be on the outside line in the next corner, which is awkward for him, but he's setting himself up for some DRS in the next straight. So I guess it's good tactics from Gavin, giving Rage a scare there to make sure that he's kept up with him. So he's got a better exit.
That's what you need. That's what you need. The need for speed here. But Gavin's right at the tail here of Rage here for 4th place. But yellow flag set us 2 and 3. V8 Field is retired. V8 Field has retired from the session here. So at the moment here, Dior dropped down massively into 16th place here. So at the moment here, Warren's trying to get back into his car here as quickly as possible to try and get some more points against the Mercedes crew here, because at the moment here, I can't see it happening here with the constructors. But at the moment here, the drivers is definitely going on to the final race of the season here, with halfway left to go here on the race here at the US of A Grand Prix here. Rage is going to close in on Prime now for 3rd place here. Look at this, Rage needs to make the move done.
Very defensive there. There from Prime. I think that Rage has got him. Gavin probably just sitting behind now. It's going to be interesting to see what Prime does. He's going to stay side by side with Rage through this corner, but Rage will have the inside line advantage, and Gavin's going to probably conserve and look at Rage there going a little bit wide after all that.
Because bear in mind though, Prime did start on the mediums earlier on at the start of the race here, so he will have to go on the softs at the end of the race here. But as long as, look at this, Gavin's right at the tail there. Oh, Prime!
Not giving him any space at all there, Prime there. Obviously, he was kind of fair to him, giving him a little bit of space, but making sure that Gavin doesn't get past that easily. Good defensive work, really, from Prime there, but Gavin's going to try the outside.
Oh!
Is he going to get him? Doesn't look like it. He'll have the inside line through here, but we had to give him a little bit of advantage. Prime has backed out of it, as expected, but Gavin now is on the hunt for Rage. And look at that, Gavin's got another 3-second time penalty there, starting to maybe be a bit too aggressive, but Sam Gamer right now comfortably in 2nd place after all this battle with Rage. So Rage has been a big loss for Rage, really. Gavin.
Yeah, he has, to be fair, though, because he missed out on the undercut here, but he'll have to push now. He's going to have to push that car. As he's going to have to do it. It's like this is his best ever qualifying for the next 13 laps here at the US of A Grand Prix, but he's got Gavin on his tail here.
He's going to go for the move, he's gone for it! I don't know if he's going to get it from that far back. See what he does, so is he going to do that thing that he's been doing a couple of laps, or is he going to try something else? So he's just not giving him the space to do so this time. So Gavin's just going to have to hold back for a little bit longer.
Yeah, so yellow flag set us 1 and 2 still at the moment here. Lucas has left the session, so he's not racing here.
Was Lucas who had spun out.
Oh!
As well.
Rage has gone wide! Rage has gone wide against Gavin! Oh, come on! You can do
DRS. Gavin's going to have DRS. What's he going to do? He's got the ERS as well. So it's going to be an easy move here for Gavin, as it looks like. He's going to get him in the inside line. Let's see if he can keep it, though. Switch back is possible here. Looks like Gavin's kept the position just for now. Rage has got to be careful here, though, not to crash into the back of Gavin, because it could compromise his race massively.
I think Sam Gamer will be absolutely delighted here with Gavin here if it stays like this, but he'll probably have to hold on here. But Sam Gamer, all he has to do is just get some points against Rage here. So at the moment here, so Sam Gamer could have 18 points added on to his points, 15-12, I think, 15-12. So 6 points advantage, so that'll be 18 points as the gap between Sam Gamer and Rage. I think I might be wrong here, but look at Rage! Rage! Rage!
On the outside. He's going to get him. Look at Gavin, though, trying to get the move done again. He's going to have the outside line.
Come on!
Too close. Oh, Gavin's going to have to back out just for now, but like I said, he's really benefited on the DRSs, but Rage has got a much better exit there through there. Let's see what happens. Gavin down to gear 5, so we're now getting into that territory where the tyres are starting to come off a little bit on the mediums now. But still, Gavin is doing pretty well at the moment. He's got to have a better exit through here if he wants to think about making a move on Rage. But Rage has got a better exit. How is this going to play down?
He's going to have to do something there, Rage, because he can't stay in this battle here, because if he wants to win the Drivers' Championship, he has to outscore Sam. And at the moment here, I can't see that happening. Rage's got another penalty here now, so that means he's got 6 seconds at least worth of penalties here compared to Sam Gamer's three.
He actually has 9. He has 9 second penalties because he's picked up 3 penalties here. Sam Gamer has picked up 2 penalties as well. What about Gavin though? Gavin, I think, has picked up 2 penalties, so everyone is not really playing the, I wouldn't say the clean game, but they're not really playing the consistent game at the moment.
Absolutely.
He's got another 3 second there, or is that just
that
something else?
That he had a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings, I believe. But Gavin makes the move. But look at Rage! Look at Rage! Will Rage try to do what Gavin does on the USAGP Grand Prix here?
So Gavin has got that line perfect at the moment. He's going to keep the position just for now, but it looks like Rage will have DRS, so into turn 1 unless Gavin gets like monumentously away like he is right now. Look at that, he's almost half a second away from Rage now, so Rage has lost a lot through that corner. And he's lost a bit again there as well, so it's going to have to be a monumentous move if Rage is going to get it through DRS on this straight.
But looking at the ERS mode here, so he's got more ERS mode, Rage has, compared to Gavin, who's only got like 45%. Rage's got like 60% of the ERS mode, so I think Rage is trying to save that ERS mode for the better points there later on in the race here tonight. Lucky Race has got another 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. Gil as still holding on in first. Sam Gamer will keep the Drivers' Championship alive here by the last race if it stays like this, as long as it doesn't make any mistakes at all. Commentators curse, wink wink on that one. Gavin is in third, Rage is in fourth here. Lacheet has got a 5 second time penalty for speeding the pit lane there as well. Ark is in fifth as well. Prime is in sixth, Peter's in seventh, Lucky Race is in eighth. Warren is
defending. I think Rage just got him though, but Gavin was defending for his life just there. Looked like Rage was going to make a move. He had to make the move around the outside. I apologise for interrupting there, but it's a same great move.
It's all right, mate. I'll let you off as long as it's fair. And comment there on the commentary box. I've got no problem with that at all. As long as you get the perfect battle there as well, stop me at any point there in time. But Rage, like I said, Rage just done the move there, Sam, in third place. Gavin closing in now. Will Gavin try and make the move here, Sam?
I think he will. I think it's going to be very likely he's going to. Look at that, the ERS straight up to 4 as well, with the DRS also in hand for him. Is he going to make the move? Oh, is he too far back? He's going to leeway off a little bit, maybe hope for a mistake, but right now Gavin's just going to stick behind Rage at the moment and just have that second DRS on this lap to take the probably take the position and a podium place.
Absolutely. So at the moment here, this is the only closest battle we've got on the race. There was a few battles while we were watching as well. T-Bow made some moves there earlier on in the race here, and there's some others that were doing some brilliant battles there, galore there. But at the moment here, our main talking point here is Rage against Gavin here for third place here for the podium here tonight. At the moment here, if you're not sure what's happening with the Drivers' Championship, it's between Rage and Sam Gamer. Sam has to outscore Rage here to get on to the final race of the season here. Here you are, Sam. Carry on, Sam.
Gavin is making the move, as it looks like, but let's see how Rage responds, because he has responded with kind of, I guess, switchback sort of move, but Gavin's blocked him off, so Gavin looks like he's going to stay in third for now. Obviously, DRS though may change that in a few quarters' time.
Hopefully, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But like I said, with Rage and Sam Gamer, if Rage gets ahead of Sam Gamer in tonight's race, he will win the Drivers' Championship. But as things stand, it will be for the final race of the season finale here, as things stand here, as well as the constructors as well. The constructors had for Racing Point, all they had to do was outscore Mercedes by 24 to 27 points. At the moment here, I don't think that's going to happen here, but Dior's got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So, Sam, I've noticed you was... Oh, unbelievable! What's happened?
I
Oh,
think
that was...
you got it wrong there. Nothing's really happened. I just wanted to make a point that Dylan really is he's moving up the field. He's up to 8th now. Only 3 seconds off Pizza, but he's looking like he's got the pace at the moment because he's got right away from a Laggy Racer. Laggy Racer's gone wide as well, but yeah, he's starting to make a charge. So watch out for him in the closing laps of this race. War Rage now is going to close into Gavin a little bit. I think it's too far behind though to make any sort of move, as it looks like. And yes, surely he's got a better line though. Out of the exit, as yellow flags is set to 2. Is that something to do with Pizza Broken? It is. Oh, he's got involved. Oh no, he hasn't got involved with his teammate because his teammates just got past him. Excuse me for that. But Dylan up to 7th place. He's now on the hunt for Prime Evil. No, Prime Evil. Prime Bills. I'm talking a lot of things at the moment, but Rage is now eyeing up the DRS for Gavin, see if he can make the move back onto the podium. He may go, well, he hopes to go.
Just saw the 2 Ferraris having a big ding-dong battle there for 8th and 9th respectively here, but Rage trying to close in on 3rd place here. At the moment here, Lachi trying to catch up to Looking You Up here for 11th place here as well.
So the battle for 5th as well. That's Art coming into the pits actually. Has he got wing damage or something? I would have assumed, because now Vils is up to 5th place. Dylan will now be up to 6th place. So Dylan's had kind of a sort of redemption story. He had a little bit of issues being in the lobby, but obviously he had a lot of potential in this race to do something magnificent. But back for this battle for 3rd place at the moment. Rage is still behind Gavin. Gavin is keeping his cool at the moment, staying in 3rd place.
Oh! Here we go! Here we go! Oh my days, Gavin! Gavin nearly went to the side of Rage when he was trying to defend there, but Rage! T-Bow's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and also Lacheat had a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well here. So it looks like Dior is out as well, so he might be out here. So Dior and Lucas are out of the race here, from what I could see here on screen here. But at the moment here, this is a bestest ever battle here at the moment here between 3rd and 4th here. I know it looks like it's the Gavin versus Rage show here, but it's not. We try our hardest to try and catch up with some of the drivers here with the battles here, but this has been the Gavin versus Rage majority of the race here tonight. Don't you agree, Sam?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Sam Gamers looked just well away from them two. They're starting to catch up a little bit, but they're obviously not going to catch up to him now. Sam Gamer there has to be careful with his line though. Got a little bit iffy there. He's got another 3-second time penalty for it, so Gavin may take 2nd here through time penalties. He's only 6 seconds behind, so let's think about that for a little bit.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Sam. I was watching Look You Up and Lacheat. They're battling out here through the 3rd sector. Lacheat! 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 Lacheat makes the move! What a move! But Lucky You Up has gone right the outside there, trying to get past Lacheat there. I don't know if it's just a bit of contact there during there, Sam, but going back, you still watching the top 4 so far?
I've now gone back to it because I just saw that Rage was closing in on Gavin, but it looks like Gavin's kept the position. Nothing too much right now. Gavin's keeping his cool, making sure he's ahead of Rage, but obviously we need to take penalties for we need to take penalties into consideration as well, which Sam Gamer now has 3 penalties of a significant amount, and Gavin has only 2 right now. But Rage has 4 penalties. That's gonna really damage maybe his position. Although he's going to stick for 4th, it's probably unlikely now he's going to get a podium because of this.
Yeah, he won't get a podium now. Or Rage has to beat Gavin here on track, but it looks like Rage will have to give up on podium positions here, unless Gavin and Sam get more penalties than what Rage has done. Look You Up had a 3-second time penalty earlier, and he's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting now. Looking up's got another 3-second time penalty, so looking you up, I'll tell you what, he'll be looking down with the penalties after this race here tonight. So, Tebow try closing on Laggy Racers now for 8th and 9th respectively here. So what's your thoughts on your debut commentary for CRL tonight, Sam?
I think it's been a great race, great battles all around the field. Obviously, despite these last few last bit lackluster, Laggy Racer is now under threat from Tybalt. That's a terrible view for me as well. Just them two battling, but there's been battles on the tracks. There's been quite a little bit of that like separation, but you're going to get that in races. But especially with this battle for 3rd place, it's been absolutely amazing between Gavin and Rage. It's been absolute. It's like probably one of the better battles that you're going to see in all of league racing, in my opinion. It's just very close, and it's not that typical train sort of feeling either. Like they're just following each other. They're really making the move, and they're really going for it, that podium position. And obviously, it's great. Talking about the championship and CRL in general, Sam Gamer obviously is going to be much happy with Gavin for this result, because obviously he should be getting 2nd place now. Obviously, penalties will play a part at the end as Tebow just going to make a move.
Tebow.
Laggy Races on the side.
Tebow makes the move. He makes the move down here, but Laggy Racers trying around the outside. Move. Oh, come on. Oh, Tebow's trying to push that car to the limit here, but Laggy Racer here will not give up here. He will not give you up here. I'm not singing the Rick Astley song here. I'm never going to give you up there. But on 8th place here, but he's holding on there for 8th place. Tebow will have to try and think of another move here to try and get back into 8th place here as well.
Gavin's got away from Rage. Does Rage have DRS? He does have DRS, but he's like over a second away from Gavin now almost. So he's really lost time to Gavin. And Gavin, like I said, consistency is key. He's kept that consistency. And War Rage has kind of gone a little bit all over the place a little bit in certain areas, and it's helped Gavin out a lot. There we go, Gavin easily keeps his 1st place. QL gets another 3-second time penalty. Not really seen much of him this race. He's got away from everyone on the grid as it looks like.
Yeah, he is really quick on track here as well. We've got 2 battles going on here, Sam. We've got the top 3rd and 4th, as we've been watching throughout the majority of the race here tonight, but also we've got Laggy Racer and Tebow in 8th and 9th respectively here, which I'm watching live and exclusive on the USAGP Grand Prix here on round 10 on the CRL, the competitive race here. Laggy Racer, oh my days,
right in front of Tebow there. Oh, I went straight back into the back of him. Look at these two side by side again, and Laggy Racer on the hard tyres as well. Tybalt really needs to get past him right here. He's kind of lost a chance.
Come on!
Move that was.
Come
Has he
on!
got him? It looks like he's got him.
Yes!
Yeah, it's a brilliant move. Once again, look at Dylan. He's closing in on Prime, and he's 7 seconds. He was 7 seconds behind a minute ago. He's now within 2 seconds of Prime, so watch out for that in the last 3 laps. Prime seems to be losing the plot compared to Dylan right now. Dylan's on an absolute roll.
Laggy
Racer's got past again, has he, or something? Tybalt? What's happened to Tybalt there? He's down to 10th place. He's really lost position to Arc, so I don't know what's happened to him there. Must have gone well wide.
He must have gone wide there, but look at this. Rage is closing on Gavin now for 2/10 here on 3rd place here. But regarding Tebow, he was doing well, he was doing everything he can, but as you was mentioning about Prime and Warren, the gap between the delta between hards and the mediums is 7/10, so every time when Dylan is getting closer and closer to Prime each lap here, that's 7/10 per lap. So at the moment it is 9/10 now, so might have to watch this battle here in a moment or two. But looking at this from Rage's point of view again, trying closely on Gavin now for 3rd place. We're on lap 26 of 28. Oh, the competitive racing league here. Sam, what's the update so far?
Well, Dylan's now within a second of Prime. Expect him to have DRS into the next straight. I don't know though, because Prime's got quite a way though in the last couple of corners, so Dylan's where it's starting to get to him. Rage is just losing time to Gavin. Gavin's just keeping it consistent, and it's not helped Rage at all. And it looks like Gavin, if everything stays the same right now, Gavin looks to be getting a podium big time and may even be challenging for 2nd place of Sam. at the moment, so Sam needs to be very careful of that as well.
He'll be absolutely careful here, but as things stand, from what we're seeing at the minute, is Sam will drive his way into the race for the final race here to find out who's going to win the Drivers' Championship as well. But we'll have to get confirmation if the Constructors is going to be confirmed here tonight. But at the moment here, I don't think that's going to happen here. I think they'll just miss out by a few points here. But at the moment here...
Anybody's... Ooh, who's that off? That is Dior off the field there, and he's going to be pitting just now, so not the best race from him for the Williams driver.
Absolutely not. 3 battles going on here. We've got Rage against Gavin. We've got Prime against Warren here. Oh, Warren!
Move. He's got him, I think, is he? I don't know, because he's lost quite a lot of time around the outside there. Here comes Vilso right back at him. Is he going to leave him space? He didn't really leave him that much space. And I'm pretty sure Dylan's going to be furious here, but he's going to go for the inside. Yes, and I think he's got him as well. Because he's hogging all the line, though. Dylan is quite close, and I think Prime's going to back out just for now. Dylan's got well away.
Dylan's got away there, and he's done that well there. But look at this. We've got Ark trying to close in on Laggy Racer now for 8th as well. We're on the penultimate lap here, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the penultimate lap of the CRL, the Competitive Race League, on round 10 of the USAGP. Yeehaw moment there. So at the moment here, you've got Gil in first, Sam Gamers in second, Gavin is in third here, Rage is in fourth, Warren is in fifth at the moment here, Prime is in sixth, Peter is in seventh. Bless you on there. Laggy is in 8th, Ark is in 9th, and Tebow is in 10th place at the moment. So they're all battling out for the points here. But watching Ark at the moment here, trying to close in on Laggy Racer, who's Laggy Racer had a bit of a couple of shocks moment there with some of the driving. It could have been nasty stuff there between himself and Tebow earlier on, from what I saw anyway. But from your point of view as well, we're on the final lap. We're on the final lap of this race here. Gil's just crossed over the line now. So at the moment here, Rage trying to close in on Gavin now for 3rd place. He's got one more chance now, but he won't. He will not. He'll have to.
Prime is going to make a move as well. Oh my word, Dylan and Prime. Prime's kept with him despite Dylan's rapid closure to Prime there. So Dylan's tyres are absolutely shot, as it seems like then. But at the moment, War as well. War Rage is close to Gavin. He's got one last chance to potentially get him on this lap, maybe 2 or 3 more chances as well, because obviously Gavin was making moves, of course, under braking as well. So Gavin was being quite ballsy there, and obviously he's going to stay in 3rd place without anything happening.
Yeah, Ark and Tebow. Yeah, Ark and Tebow go side by side here through that 3rd sector there. So they're still going side by side here. Tebow! Oh, what a move! What a move from Tebow! Absolutely unbelievable stuff there. Try and close it on Lucky Racer now for 8th place. But I'm going to try and see where Gil's coming up now. He's on the 3rd sector now. He's coming up to the final part there now. So I'm going to watch it from his point of view here. What a drive. What a race here from Gil, who's just made it impossible to beat here on track here. So at the moment here, so Tebow moves up to 8th place now, but Gil is coming up to the final few corners now. And what a drive here. He's just won the USAGP Grand Prix here. Brilliant stuff there from Gil. But Sam Gamer. But Rage, he's got no choice here. He's got to try and make the moves here now. But it
happened. He's gone way too close to him. It's just not going to happen. Gavin's got 3rd place. Unfortunately, we're not going to have like one last battle between these two, as it looks like. But Gavin's going to take 3rd place. There you go.
So so at the moment here, Gavin will finish in 3rd. Sam Gamer will finish in 2nd. Rage will finish in 4th now. So the Drivers' Championship will go to the final race, which unfortunately not there next week. So that is what is going to be confirmed there. Gavin says, what a race, GG to Rage. So that is confirmed there. So Warren, who's had some issues with his car there, back and forth there. So he's finishing in 5th. Yes, he does. He finishes in 5th. Prime will finish in 6th place here. Pizza! Prime did well with the 13 laps of the hard there as well. Pizza will finish in 7th place here. but look, we might have a 3-car battle here near the finale race part here. So will Thibaut try and battle it out with Lucky Racer, but that was just unbelievable move there from Thibaut in lap 27. Absolutely unbelievable stuff there, but fantastic racing here. What a race itself. It feels like it was the Gavin versus Rage show for majority of it, but it was just absolutely unbelievable stuff. There's been so much talking points of the Drivers' Championship. I kept mentioning about the first and second, but also Sam did mention about the third place. It's all up for grabs here between Marquez, Dylan as well.
It was Dylan, Marquez, and I don't know who the other one was.
So we'll find out in a moment.
Yes.
Which one, sorry?
I think it was Peter, who was the other one.
Okay, so... But yeah, Sab says GG was tied for P2 with penalties there. So GG to Gilt as well for first place here. So we're just going to get the race classification and then we're about to kick off mentioning our final bits. Here are your race classification for the US of A Grand Prix for the CRL, the Competitive Racing League. You've got Gilt in first, Sam Gamers in second, Gavin is in third, Rage fourth, Dylan is in fifth, Prime sixth, Pizza seventh, Arc eighth, Thibaut 9th, Laggy Racer 10th, Yogurt 11th, Lacheet is in 12th, Lucas is in 13th, Looking You Up 14th, Dior, V8 Field, and Marquez is in 15th, 16th, and 17th place respectively here. So I'm just going to try and get the penalties so that the stewards can have a look at in case it needs to be checked out over and over again there. So just trying to get all the stats here. Apparently Arc was AI, so I wasn't sure about that at the time. So Arc was in AI for the race. That's what Laggy Racer said. This cue for him. The cheap P12 on his debut race. So Laggy Racer will be P9 then for me. It will be as well. So what a drive, what a race here. I bet this has been one of your bestest ever debut commentary races. Do you agree, Sam?
Must be. It's absolutely amazing race, and obviously the battles are all over the track. Just amazing. Some of the driver battles and everything, just going for it and just making sure that they're not in that train that you usually see in league races, obviously. But they were going for the moves. They were definitely up there with. It's definitely up there with one of the best races that I've ever watched for it. But I must go now. I'm afraid I might have to cut short as well. I must go immediately because I've got to go somewhere else for now. So. I'll see you later, Malk. Hopefully I can commentate with you again. It's been amazing commentate with you. And obviously, hopefully next week I will be commentating with someone. I will find someone as soon as possible. But it was an amazing race, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you very much, Sam. Absolute pleasure and brilliant stuff from you as always. And good luck for next week. I'm sure you'll be a cracker for yourself there as well. Thank you very much again, mate. You did an absolute legend of a commentary. So cheers for that, mate. I'll speak to you soon. All right. Thank you very much for Sam, who did a brilliant job on his debut commentary for CRL. He does the commentary for other leagues as well, but unfortunately he's just had to shoot off, unfortunately, now. So I was going to talk to you about the race itself, but unfortunately I won't be able to do that. But there'll be no interviews at the end of the race as usual, but I will say this now. 3 words. What a race. What a race. Gil, who just produced the goods there in first place, just does not make it any issues, no tissues there as well. Sam Gamer says, thanks for the commentary from Mark and Sam. Let's have a good one for the final. So the biggest talking point is the Drivers' Championship will go to the final race of the season here at the CRL, the Competitive Racing League, as well as the Constructors, I believe. But that will have to be confirmed next week through Sam, who did a brilliant commentary as well. I keep saying it every time. He did a brilliant job as well. It's the first time he's done it with CRL, so I'm sure he'll be an absolute legend as always. But can I just say a massive thank you to the guys who watched the stream here. Absolute legends, all of you as well. Thank you for keeping us company and let us updates as well. Thank you to all the drivers here of the CRL, the Tier 1 as well. This is the Competitive Racing League Season 1 at the glorious race of the Circuit of the Americans of the US of A Grand Prix for round 10. Next week is the finale of the CRL. Unfortunately, I am not there next week, unfortunately, so Sam will take over the commentary stuff, and hopefully we'll bring someone in to commentate as well. But like I said, thank you very much, guys. It's an absolute blast here at CRL. So I'll see you all soon. All being well, unless anything changes, I'll probably see you all next week, next season of CRL. But for now, for me, it's been a blast. I'll see you all, guys, very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.